And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now here's Vick. He's got his man in the crossing route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Vick and the offense will start 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Play action now, Vick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Vick to throw it. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Again, it's Vick. Trying to improvise. Throw left side complete. That's Hope. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Aaron Donald with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this game.
Yeah, that's when the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
2nd down and goal. Vick to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Vick readies to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brandon Cooks there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short.
Oh, yeah. Let's see this one. Pass rush.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Check 26, check 26.
So here's Vic following the interception. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On second down, Vic again.
He actually way too early to cut the pressure.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check nine, check nine. Hey, small train, get back. He's coming. Double up, double up. Whoa, he's coming, double up.
Operating from the gun, Vic. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Vic now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
Matter of fact, no, this is cover 2.
It'll be Vic once more. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. A first down throw coming for Vic. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Vic, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of sweep kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Huh? If he gets a big play right here, I'm sure he will.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and which also...
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that feels somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
This will be the final play of the half. Vic flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's going to be caught, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the answer.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Jose, are you still watching? When people 3-4 blitz me, this is what I run. This sticking up play.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick off.
Cover 4. The cover 4 deep zones. They don't guard that post. You could just low ball that, or they're gonna have to use that post. I'll put Tyreek Hill there because he has the slot ability. He runs better routes in the slot, and he'll get hella separation. And if they man him up, they're fucked.
Vic will look to throw on first down.
Oh, look at this shit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He's going to fire this thing. And got his man complete. 39 yards there. A big one.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
This is the play action I run. If there ain't goal line, I'd run this shit. I'll block X. I'll put circle on the slant, and I'll motion on the slant because there'll be a man to goal line. Obviously, there'll be a man. And then I'll fucking motion slant circle, and I'll hit him. If the flat's not open, Tyreek's not open on the flat, I'll hit.
Move to his left. He's going to take. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
That check release, if I have time, I could do that check and release all night. I got him the touchdown. I put him on the check and release for the drag. That's what the Raiders do. They do the drag out of the spider 2 wide banana. I put him on the check and release drag, and he gets wide open.
Throwing again on second down. Vic back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Wow. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag. Several on the sideline motioning.
Both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Throwing, Vic. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Huh?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll get 5 on the
I need to work
there,
on that
that'll
shit.
lead to a
Since he's
third
running this
down.
shit, I need to fucking match what he's doing.
Hey, Haywood! Get it!
Third down, Young from the gun. He's
There
got
you
his
go.
man sharp,
Oh,
complete.
wow.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he's still...
And that's caught inside the 30.
Look at this game, bro. I should have pushed on.
Touchdown! Randy Moss, 66 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game.
He has a chance now. Shit like that happens to me a lot. Close game.
This is fielded at the goal line.
That shit doesn't even happen in
effort on the
practice now,
return
so why
there,
would
gets
that
him
shit
across
happen
the
in
30
games? You know
to
what I
the
mean?
33-yard line.
Throwing it up like that. If I could throw it up like that in practice mode, why would if I can't throw it up like that in practice mode, why would it let me throw it up like
Your
that in
3
the game?
scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
He's got a rifle run deep left. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll get 5 on the dump-off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Young to throw it. Dancing to his left. He'll let it go deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
What he did to be so wide open. What route did this guy go on?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hey, exit.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. That's complete to Sharp. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1.
No, cover 3. Cover 3. You ever run cover 3 match?
You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You didn't tell me what coverage that guy, I mean, what route that guy ran. Not paying attention?
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Cover 3 match is good for what I'm about to call it on.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Alpha.
Out of the gun, it's Young. He'll leave it for Cohen. Complete.
It's good for that formation.
Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make
sometimes
this a
what I'll do,
down.
I'll still do that little strategy on the 3 wide receiver set, but never on the tight end set. Ooh, see, I shouldn't have even done it. See, I'm never gonna do that again.
Randy Moss, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
I think 3 wide receivers had time to do not supposed to
but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can.
I think he might have got caught up on the slot receiver.
That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs.
Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Sacked there by Ray Lewis. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. The throw on 2nd down from Vic, incomplete.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
This guy's just sitting there.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
He's not in the right position.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
Waller.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. He is going to find Hill here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Yeah, I think for this, you got to put that running back on that option like what I'm about to do right now. Hold that guy for a second. There you go.
We'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch this, I got
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes. And put this one in the left-hand column.
Watch this one.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vic will find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Vic. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller.
Fucking just toy with this guy. I'm in the playoffs. Yeah. Like a fucking dunker. I'm in the playoffs. Yeah. You gonna watch? You gonna observe? Observe. Let's see. I'm known to fucking do shit in the playoffs. Sure, I'll get somebody who has that running back shit with the running back ability. I'm gonna take a piss. Tell me who their top 3 is.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him,
that Julius Peppers is expensive.
Game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Gordon. Huh? Hell no, I don't want that. The playoffs.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
I'm sure if I hard fight them, they'll play the stretch way better.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yep.
Young to throw it. Being chased out left. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy
I put him in
of
hard
their
fights, I'm
defensive
sure they're going to play
scheme
the stretch
into
even
the
way
week,
better.
because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up.
I'm going to start doing that because they don't have they're not taking nothing down the field. So
Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play.
I'm going to start putting them in hard
fight
fight.
instead.
I wouldn't do this in no kind of nickel, no kind of nickel formation. I would never put him in hard flags.
Throwing
Never.
on second down. Young.
See, he would have been right there. He would have been in perfect position. if I
Give him
didn't do that.
15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, it's Gordon. He'll get a nice chunk
I'm gonna come
there
out
on the
and,
first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I like what I'm in, bro.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Tight ends to the right, boy. Tight ends to the right. Move. Everyone, you got 4. 4 down.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Swing.
X3, 218, chopper. 5.
They'll try to throw now. Young. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14.
Let's go. 30 base. 61, match box, lights.
1st and 10 at the 14.
Down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Nice move at the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
C6.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after 1. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? This is Gordon. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And a kick by Elliott is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They begin with a run by Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Vick. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Let's go now. You ain't going nowhere. Let's go. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Check right. Hey, watch it.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Forced out to his left. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Vick.
Oh, you kidding me? I double teamed him and he still came through?
Taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Jose, check that out, please.
Peppers. The Raiders going to use one of their...
Are you watching, Jose?
In this 2nd quarter. Vick steps away to his left. He wants it all for the end, and it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Ready.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Second time, defense, let's go.
Get it.
Play action now. Here's Steve Young. Looking left side and has got him in.
Yeah, didn't I just man him up? Who did I man up?
24 yards. It's a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out and throw it.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And
how do I miss that hit
tackle,
that I was so
but then
close to
quickly
it, bro?
brought
You don't
down.
understand how bad this game is.
The All-Pro
How do
Von
you
Miller there
possibly
on the
miss a
tackle.
hit? Look, how
I
do
know
you
the
miss
speed is
that,
the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Off the play fake, Young. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my God, running across his body. Oh my God, look how
In
he
the
loses
final
these
seconds of
runs.
the first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. He will push his way down to about the 14. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a very short kick, taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
See how, like,
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Oh my God.
A final shot before break. Vic buying time to his left.
Why didn't that nigga come down and block? That could have been a touchdown.
First half in the books.
Look
You're
at this
watching
dummy.
the NFL on EA
Just
Sports.
standing there.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
I'm gonna lose now, bro. Fucking dude.
Both teams appear
I've only had the ball one time.
We resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kevin Green showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Throwing on 3rd and long. Vic dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted.
I usually put Terry Hill there, bro.
Into the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
I didn't think he was going to
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left, as most left-handed quarterbacks do. But this time he tries to let this go on the run, and it's going to wind up getting intercepted.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Ryan Shazier came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Steve Young. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller there to make the grab as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This will be taken very short. Pushes him over. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready? 70, Indy.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check 3.
Greystone, travel.
From the 36, Young. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And they just get the playoff. Now Young. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Flush to his right. He's going to... The ball comes out.
Wow.
This will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here's Andy Lee now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And look at this, another fake. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Raider D, they get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Vick. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now here's Vick.
Wow.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Julius Dallas Peppers, his second sack of the night.
31's the mic. Quit talking about it and bring it. Whip. Watch the whip. Check 13. Check 6. Pull it out. Check 37. Kill.
On second down, here's Barkley. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. Another try after the first down sack. Vick. And an alley to run. Touchdown, Raiders. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle.
Let's
and
go.
The decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Spell.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Going up top.
Oh, hell no.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. George Kittle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on the
General West.
Fucking limit the next play.
From the gun, Steve Young. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Vick will look to throw on 1st down. They complete it to Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. A first down carry for Barkley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 3rd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Holt. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the red zone now, Vick. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Wow.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, if I lose this
was
game,
great.
I'm
He had
hot.
time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field,
Usually
if you
that
have
nigga
that
just
much
catches
time to
it.
throw
Now
the
he
ball,
doesn't want to catch it.
someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all of that extra, there's not any extra field.
That's some bullshit.
Closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
That's some prevent D. Cover 2.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
Hey, lock it.
Back to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Hey, Sam off.
Young to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked Knocked away and incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And we will get a timeout.
If I lose this game, Jose, left. I'm going to fucking freak out.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Single.
Ready?
20. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's bring it. Mike 20. Oh, here we go. Oh. Everybody, Mike 20. Smooth. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Hey, Mike 20. Tackles.
Ready?
One last shot for Young. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by an American hero, Pat Tillman. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones.
Was that entertaining
when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And
you have to watch the other one. That's the
the
case.
last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception.
I deserve one more, all 6. That was a good game by me, or what?
Well, that'll do
Decent?
it for us for Charles Davis.
The 2 picks. It's crazy. All right, last one. That was intense as fuck. I'm about to pack the ball. I already grinded all my weed, so it's just all in my little jar. You understand me? It's all grinded up, pre-grinded. Understand me? Huh? I think I tried it once. It didn't work out that great though. I don't think you should do it. That sounds dangerous, bro. Smoking metal. It's not good. I might have got kicked out of this game for sure. I'm gonna get a loss out of the playoffs.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And now
Oh. Fucks with it. 2 games till a Super Bowl. Or 1 game until a Super Bowl. Usually when that happens, it gives you an L. I got lucky. Blessed.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and
here we
ends
go.
with our
You
two
ready?
quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time. The way the game is played,
The best running back in the
with
game.
all the responsibility
He's
he
the
has,
best one
and how
out
the
of all
game
of them.
flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not
He
going to
starts with
benefit
this
at all.
X factor, bro. I'm about to get
Out is
shitted
the
on.
kickoff unit as they
Guarantee
run
you
up
I'm about to
and
get
send
shitted
this one
on.
away.
You ready?
This will be taken very short.
Watch this garbage ass. How garbage this game is. How unplayable this shit is. I'm about to show you. Oh, he's coming from gun bunch. Are you kidding me? Are you on crack?
Here we go. Here we go. Pound the base. 50's a mic. 50's a mic. And watch that. And watch the push.
They'll run on first down.
Oh,
Dickerson
that's maybe
will have a
why.
first
Okay.
down past the 40. And
Okay,
a
man.
cutback to the sideline.
Of course, I have the weak ass Carl Joseph in. I didn't call a timeout.
End zone, touchdown,
Okay.
Carolina. A great effort there. 72 yards.
The fuck was that, bro?
And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and through. And it's now
He must have
a
that
7-0
pick and pull
game.
guru shit, where his blocking is better than pulling.
The
Plays,
kickoff
he must
unit is
have
out on
that.
the
He has
field,
to.
and they
No
will
way.
send this one away.
That plays ass.
This will be
He
taken
just did
short.
a bunch of days.
And
Do
they're
you
gonna
think that
start
run
this
is good?
drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Huh? Exactly. He just got beautiful, perfect blocking out there. And my shit's lagging a little bit. Huh? My Carl Joseph only has like 50 speed. He's slow. Not 50, but he's slow. Maybe like 8 max.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
And we are my
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
I'm nervous, Jose. I lose
3
this one,
yards
bro,
on
so
that
they're
last
not
carry.
gonna
Here's 2nd and
for
7.
sure.
Push him back. 49. Check 49. Check 49. What?
Here's Michael Vick. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice. or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Vick, and that's complete to Cooks. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They will indeed go for it. Vick. He is going to find Hill here. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. To throw, Vick. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now? Or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike.
This is caught inside the 15. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big play that time for the Raiders. 43 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Vick to the air again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. It'll be Vick once more. And he's in. Touchdown.
Jose, pay attention.
Raiders.
Close.
A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into...
Huh?
We're in Philadelphia, where he completed pass like we just saw from the pocket.
Yeah, it won't work.
Still have those great legs when necessary to help get him out of trouble.
I mean, in the open field, but under the 20-yard line, everything in the red zone, under the 20-yard line, you have to smart routing. Guaranteed. Don't do it. Don't do it without smart routing. Honestly, don't do it. Smart route that curl is what I'm saying. I put the tight end on an out and smart route the curl. It gets in a spot. In a perfect spot.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
3-4 odds better. Stopping the run, I think. More consistent for me. certain formations I don't like to go with this wide.
On second down now, Dickerson.
Well, I don't remember when I stopped him in the backfield. When did I stop him in the backfield?
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball
last
to a
play?
back.
The first down, did I stop him in the backfield? So yeah, I turned off his takeover then, right there.
On third down, Jackson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good decision to run, gets him 9 yards for first quarter of play. On first down, Dickerson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now a give, right side. Dickerson. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On third down, Dickerson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Check it back.
Vic readies to throw. This one caught by Terrell Owens. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Vic operating on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Throwing again on second down. Vic, they'll get this out to Barkley complete. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. On third down, Vic out of the gun. Gets this one to Hill. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. Vic now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Vick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Dickerson. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he locates Walker, complete.
This game is
we hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
You see that shit? How stupid is that?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jackson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flushed out right. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A first down throw coming for Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. To try again after the sack. Vick escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Silver. Check. Back. Check. Lucky.
First down, Vic. Flush to his right. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Watching up there still?
Michael Vick, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Take the notes.
And it's now 21-7.
You like that, Teddy? That's the cover 3. You know about that one?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
She streak the slot, and I like a double team the side that I'm going to throw it to, so I can get outside the pocket. It's easier to make a throw when you're outside the pocket. So I double team the end.
After the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Yes, sir.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get
streak that guy to get the cover 3 safety's attention.
Underway.
Just makes it an
This will
easier
be taken
throw.
very short.
They can stop it by putting
pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35
corners.
yard
They
line.
can stop it by putting the corners in deep pass, but then the corner route's going to be wide open. They can't run cover 2.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 12. A big play that time for the Raiders. 53 yards.
I like to save that play for the second half, bro. I like to run other shit in the first half. Save that play for when I need it. It's kind of easy to. All they gotta do is bring the user over there.
All of a sudden they've got a
See what I mean? You got a smart route square right here.
They just get the play off. Now Vic.
Wow, that got fucked up.
That's probably good. The slide. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Vic.
Oh, that's my fault. Oh,
It's
man.
intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, maybe I can get a safety here. Let's see what he comes out in.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line.
That shit destroys iPhone.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Jackson back into his end zone. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Steps away to his left. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down. On 1st down, Dickerson. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Man, I needed that.
So
that
running
one
room that he
cut
had in the
I
first
needed
half
that.
because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's where they actually turn.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A solid chunk of 11 yards there on the keeper. But 4th down now. Here's Ray Guy now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Now Sanders. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Man, look at he's getting stonewalled over there.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah,
didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson, being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Vic now. Nowhere to escape.
Look how open Tyreek is, bro.
And Too Tall Jones. He's the one that got home and
That's why I like to roll out.
That's
why you got to roll out.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
It just looks like he's all out blitzing. That's why I I don't want to double
team.
team.
Tuck it and run. And avoids the contact by sliding.
I don't want to double team if he's all out blitzing. If he's all out blitzing, then well, it doesn't matter then if he's double team.
It was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Vic to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the... Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
I double team, and I double team the wrong guy too. Super Bowl? Should I play it? Super Bowl time. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. If I lose, I lose. Time is it? 10, almost 10:30. I've been playing pretty good today, don't you think? I'm on a winning streak. I feel like I'm gonna lose because I always go to sleep unhappy. Because this is gonna be my last game. Huh? Nah, I just saying I always lose when it's time to go to bed. You understand me? Last couple of nights I've been losing at the nighttime, but we're gonna play this game. I've done pretty good against those running backs. It just takes one guy to come out in one of those, just a glitchy ass formation I haven't practiced against. It takes something like that. Randall.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gordon. In this one, I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks.
Of course, he has Eric
Certainly
Dickerson.
Two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get
Best
by
running
for
back in
long
the
periods
game.
of time without a top-flight quarterback.
Best takeover
The way
at
the
the
game
start
is
of the
played,
game.
with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through
And
him.
he starts off with
if
the
he's
ball.
not on
We're
the
about
top
to see
of
how
his
this game is
your
gonna. This
team's
game
not
is
going
gonna
to
be.
benefit at
This
all.
tone for this game is gonna be set right here.
As they run up and send this one away.
Because he has to start off fucking good
This will be taken
with that
short.
takeover.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I don't even know.
Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I'm going to stop in first play.
On 1st down.
Oh, he beat my enforcer. Okay.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
He must have first one free or whatever enforceability that shit is. I mean, whatever.
CD always more eyes on these night games, and they started it.
Man, I had him too, Jose. You see that?
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know
and juke my fucking enforcer. What do they want me to do? He probably has the ability where you juke people.
That's the way to get things going.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. That's really, really difficult. We're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put him on the ground.
A gain there of 21 yards. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down.
In the backfield, please.
Get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Of course not.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the set. Mike is a 50. Check back 50.
Oh, it is. It was in the backfield. Let's go.
Throwing on second down. Young.
Let's go.
One that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
I usually, whenever they're in those tight spots, you use it the far side of the field when you call cover 2. Far side of the field, because that's the quarter route that gets open the most. It usually doesn't get open on the short side of the field unless they have a really, really glitchy one. It usually doesn't get open.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
I need to score. I get the ball back at half.
So here's Vic following the interception. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun, it's Vic. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 32 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
I wish my pass rush would come in more, bro. Kind of depressing, isn't it?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They come in on clutch situations. They don't come in enough, I feel like.
And he'll take this one
gotta
near
find
the
out a
25,
glitchy
call
pass
it the
rush.
26-yard line.
I need to fucking try those do formations that they added. They're probably good. They're not in this playbook, though. This is Baltimore.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together Charles.
Dude, come on, bro. He has unfakeable.
For them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
What is going on here?
Once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
I don't get no pass rush here. I'm never running this formation again.
Hey, Charlie.
Let's get off the field, Steve. Let's get off.
From the 29, Young. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
Ready? 30 base.
Young on first down. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
I forgot about second down. You put that in the
that one was incomplete. You could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket. Ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Okay.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Young now. That one complete to Hill. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. They'll try the left side. Dickerson.
I mean, I guess.
Spin and room to run. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the
football. Was I blitzing on my backers?
I think they've done that here in the first quarter.
I think I was. See, I forgot my adjustment.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Young from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Right,
and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Young with it, 3rd and goal. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. From 6 yards away, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
A hard flat in. He did a corner route from the slot.
No problem there on the edge.
Fucked up my safety.
And we are tied at 7.
I should run cover 2. Never run cover 4 against tight slots. Because we're just asking for it.
So all even
I'll run cover 4 against tight spots, single back, just because it destroys the run.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
If that corner route gets pressed, he's always going to be
open. It's Darren Waller. He'll take this to the other side.
They always do curl flats. It's always going to be open.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Hella hard.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Back out of this.
A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Oh, okay, man.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Vick. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
I think John Gruden will be proud of this offense. Oh, we're crazy.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. They come out here in the I. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Another try for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's Michael Vick. Flush to his right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Jose.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short.
Let's go. Let's go.
Are you there? Why didn't you tell me? I was asking you a question. Are you there the whole time or not? Nigga, I asked if I should go for it.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A beautiful fake. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
But with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll try to throw now. Young.
That's what I was looking at. This is what I was talking about. Something glitchy happens right here. He just deleted the 5-man
Go
rush.
as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
70, Indy. Any weapons? Hey, my 7. Oh.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the slack, watch the slack.
Young on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go. Time right.
Final play of the half. Young. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
This out route, I'm gonna start show you this out route, but I don't really do this a lot, but
the Raider offense
against
set
cover
to
3,
get this
that
drive
out route,
started.
out Waller,
We have
you
not
can
seen
read
much
him
on
in
offense
circle,
here
bro.
from
It's
either
quick,
side
bro.
these last few drives.
Usually that
wall,
since
so
he's
to
on the
speak.
right side linebacker, R1 route's always going to be open, but I wouldn't throw that circle route since he's on the right side linebacker. I'm going to look for R1 since he's on the left side. I'd look for X and Waller. If they hard flat or anything.
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. After the sack on first down, Vick gets this one to Hill. That one good for 26 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
I've shown you before, but show you it again.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. From the gun, Vick. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill.
That makes triangle's going to be open.
It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
That means I can start doing something like this. Start really fucking with this.
To throw again on 2nd down. Vick. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A gain there of 21 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight
guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, it's Barkley. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The kick will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Feels good.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
Beautiful.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but...
This nigga quitting. Sad day. The Tillman's, he said, fuck nah, the Tillman's fucking my guy up. I got a cool 100K for winning the Super Bowl. Cause I started off the playoffs with like 30K. It's pretty good. Time to make some cookies. Does that sound like a good time to you? Good time. Oh shit, the Raiders play in the morning? Are you still on my screen? Shit, what should I improve next, Jose? What needs work on my team? I want to see how much those running backs are. Randy was fearsome, wasn't it, Jose? Was it fearsome? Some fierce. Damn, the cheapest one is 500. Huh? Ah, alright, bro.